Hello, this is Brian Resney, President of Resney Wealth Management, bringing you an important update about the economy and the investment markets. Well, we're officially here, and of course the Fed's going to be reducing rates, but they're going to have a cycle of reducing rates. And why are they going to be doing that? Simple. Inflation has come down. The economy is slowing down, not in recession, but it's slowed down enough, and inflation is down that the Fed has the need to want to make sure the economy stays on an even keel. So ultimately, I see at least 1 to 1.5% interest rate decreases over the next 6 to 12 months. A part of that's going to be how fast the economy decelerates and ultimately what the growth projection looks like for 2025. We do not see signs of recession. We look at these things every single day. If we need to make adjustments to client portfolios, as you know, we'll do that in a timely fashion. But one of the things I want to stress is this. We are very much invested not only in the U.S. marketplace, but 100% in the U.S. marketplace. And why is that? Other parts of the world, you're looking at parts of Europe, again, Germany going into another recession potentially. Other parts of Europe in and out of recession. We're invested in the U.S. right now because this is the best place to be invested. So while we may have our own issues and maybe we have excessive debt and maybe we are spending too much in the U.S. economy, our economy still is the envy of the world. So while we have a presidential election coming up, and of course we just had a recent debate, we're all going to be making decisions on who we're going to vote for. One of the things I'm often asked by clients is, if either candidate gets in, are we going to be making adjustments to your portfolios? We could. So again, whether there's a Democrat in the office or Republican, they both spend money. One of the things I want all of our clients to understand and refrain from is do not have personal bias if one candidate gets in that you don't like, and think that, oh my gosh, the world's coming to an end. It's not going to come to an end. I've been managing money over 30 years. I've been through many presidential elections. I've had a handful of clients over 30 some years where they got kind of nervous. Their candidate didn't win. They wanted to maybe raise some cash because they thought the market was going to crash, only to call me back 3 months later. Boy, Brian, that was a mistake. I should have let you do your job and stay invested. Of course, we do not want clients to do that, and we really don't allow that because of the scenario that I just really expressed, which is personal bias is not a great way to invest. Whether a Republican's in or Democrat gets in, again, they're going to both spend money. They're going to spend it on slightly different areas. As many of you have been clients for many years, you realize when Trump lost last time, that was the first time we actually bought oil. I can't even tell you when, because the current administration had a war on fossil fuels. So oil prices, in our opinion, were going to go up, and we were going to make money in oil, which we did. Now we're reducing our oil exposure and eliminating that because we're getting ready for this election in about 50 days out. And we believe that there's going to be some different policy out there. And I think it's going to be back to maybe energy independence and cheaper energy, which is going to help the U.S. economy grow more. So we are already at Resney Wealth Management making some subtle portfolio changes because we want to get ready for the election to be over and hopefully move the overall economy in a proper direction for all of America and really grow this economy. And one of the big things I really hope both candidates start focusing on is really spending and debt. The problem that both candidates, of course, we've heard from many times, the problem is everybody wants to tax more and more and more. The U.S. doesn't have a tax problem. Our politicians in general, for decades and decades, have a spending problem. You can tax everybody to death till we're all broke, and Washington still doesn't have enough money to spend because they keep blowing it. So hopefully one of the candidates will actually have a real budget, a real spending reduction plan, so this way people can keep more of their hard-earned money that then you can deploy for your family, your portfolio, and have a more secure retirement. But I do believe 2025 is going to be a game changer. I think the next 3 to 5 years, we're going to see a record opportunity in the U.S. economy. And I think a lot of other parts of the world are going to be hurt by bad policy by their own politicians and their own spending. So we look to be U.S.-centric in our portfolios for at least the next 3 to 5 years. Of course, we're always doing research outside the U.S., but I don't anticipate adding any foreign investments in our portfolios in the near future. Of course, as a client, if you have any questions or concerns, please call the office. Let's discuss. If we need to do a review, whether phone or office, call the office, let's schedule. And as always, we've received a number of really nice referrals this year from you, the client, which we greatly appreciate. Keep us in mind. I'll guarantee you the majority of your friends are dissatisfied with their current firm because they're probably not really managing their money at all, and they probably have a lot of conflicts of interest that work against your friend's portfolio. Remember, Resney Wealth Management, family, fiduciary, money management all the time. We're active, we're decisive, we're timely. We are 100% for our client all the time, and we appreciate your business, your trust. Have a safe and profitable day.